They start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'm gonna be here.
Can't do it. Wait,
for real. I better be quiet.
I don't give a y'all was quiet. Y'all was loud.
We got the whole hood over there,
like twist it up. I don't give a
y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't stop nothing over here.
None of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna him up.
You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do.
When defending his WBA lightweight title against Lemon Roach at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, on March 1st, 2025, boxing fans witnessed one of the most controversial decisions in recent memory. The fight ended in a majority draw, and the controversy revolved around a crucial moment in the 9th round when Davis unexpectedly took a knee after a jab from Roach grazed his face. According to the unified rules of boxing, such a knee, regardless of the reason, should trigger a count and possibly be ruled as a knockdown. But referee Steve Willis stopped the count, permitting the battle to go on, a choice that has caused many to doubt the accuracy of the scorecards and the outcome of the fight. Later, Davis claimed that the grease from his freshly styled hair had gotten into his eyes and caused his knee to suddenly become disabled. However, the live audience responded to his explanation with a chorus of drunkenness, and boxing commentators widely criticized him. In addition to changing the fight's outcome, the incident paved the way for more drama to unfold behind the scenes as a result of the contentious call. Amidst the turmoil that was taking place in the ring and in the post-fight media circus, explosive leaked audio surfaced that showed a furious discussion between Davis and his trainer Calvin Ford. Davis was heard angrily retaliating against Ford with the defiant statement, "I don't need you." This proclamation struck a chord with fans, signifying a break in the fighter's and his corner's long-standing relationship.
Davis? That looked like a submission. You hear me? Let me get
Check this out.
Let me get
You guys calm down. Listen to me.
Hey, come on now.
Tank don't Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, out of here. Oops, excuse me. Out of here.
Although there has been much disagreement over the precise exchange, it is evident that Davis' outburst was more than just a casual remark. Rather, it was a declaration of independence and frustration. The recorded argument showed a noticeable tension, according to sources, and that the confrontation happened as emotions were running high after the contentious decision. According to the audio, Davis, who is known for his explosive style in the ring, was just as fiery when it came to issues of trust and team dynamics. This incident has since sparked debates among boxing fans regarding whether Davis' confident and occasionally brazen demeanor could be concealing more serious problems in his.
All the people that say I've been spreading false narratives and I don't know what I'm talking about, Tank don't with Coach Cal. Look, check this.
You guys calm down. Listen to me.
And then, look, Tank lost it. He totally lost it.
Years a key figure in Davis' journey, Calvin Ford is frequently likened to legendary trainer-fighter duos. A major shift occurred in the run-up to the Roach fight, as Ford was conspicuously absent from Davis' immediate corner for portions of the fight, with Barry Hunter and other team members filling in. Ford's coaching was synonymous with Davis' early career success, and his presence was a reassuring constant for the fighter. In a subsequent post-fight interview, Ford clarified that his brief absence was tactical, rather than indicative of a long-term problem. Fallout explained that he was able to watch from a different angle by taking a step back, which he compared to allowing him and Davis time to regroup. He said that nothing had changed. Despite his assurances, Ford insisted that the relationship and general training system are still in place. Many commentators saw the violent exchange as a reflection of the extreme expectations that come with being a professional boxer, and the leaked dispute has sparked concerns about whether the brief disruption could be a sign of long-term conflict between the star fighter and his valued mentor. The brusque of Davis, the statement, "I don't need you," may be taken as a request for total independence in the ring and a statement that he could choose his own route free from established hierarchies. On the other hand, it might also allude to underlying conflicts that, if ignored, might endanger the chemistry that initially made Davis great.
Now it seemed like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank over here, he go to this And watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up and like our conversation is a secret. I don't want him to hear it. Type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't each other? Like, look, and he brush him off again. Like, don't touch me type. Like, you see that?
Fans and analysts are wondering what Gervonta Davis' future holds in light of the fight's aftermath and the ensuing dispute as the boxing community continues to scrutinize the overwhelming mouse draw and any regulatory reviews. The internal conflict between Ford and Davis is imminent. The champion's future preparations may be complicated if the WBA requires a rematch with Lemon Roach. Davis may need to resolve these internal issues before returning to the ring because a tense relationship with his trainer can affect his fight strategy, conditioning, and performance. Given the high stakes involved in title defenses and possible future fights against elite opponents, this could have serious consequences. Additionally, the incident provides still another dimension to the story of boxing's Wild West reputation. Whereas fans argue over the merits of Davis's actions, both inside and beyond the ring, split-second choices, technical glitches, and backstage drama frequently combine to create a chaotic spectacle. Whether a single contentious call and a moment of vocal defiance could mark a turning point in Davis' career, whose record has been unblemished thus far, is becoming a more prominent topic of discussion. This episode is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it underscores his fighting spirit and unwillingness to be controlled. On the other, it exposes vulnerabilities that opponents might seek to exploit. The boxing world will be watching closely to see whether this internal friction is a temporary hiccup or a sign of deeper issues that could influence the trajectory of one of the sport's brightest stars. However, Gervonta Davis is facing a rough patch with his clash against Lemon Roach. Shaking up his world. Roach entered the ring as a massive underdog with virtually no backing for a victory. Most expected Davis to dominate him with ease like a sprinter outrunning a tortoise, but in a shocking turn of events, the WBA super featherweight champion proved to be every bit as skilled, powerful, and resilient as his opponent. Instead of the anticipated Davis triumph, the fight ended in a majority draw. However, the biggest talking point wasn't Davis losing his flawless record. It was a bizarre moment in the 9th round mid-fight. Davis suddenly dropped to one knee and rushed to his corner to have his face wiped. It was later revealed that grease from his hair had trickled into his eyes, impairing his vision. But what truly enraged fans was the referee Steve Willis letting this occur without any repercussions. He had already started a 10 count, but Davis was never punished, leading many to doubt the bout's officiating.
Good right hand from Monty. Good combination, Monty. Oh, good left from Tank. Right hand from Monty. Oh, Tank took a knee. He got knocked down. That's a knockdown. Tank is trying to bail himself out. That's a knockdown. That's a knockdown. How are you going to do that and run and get a towel? Who gave Davis that This is a highway robbery, dog. Good combination, Lamont. Oh, shit. They swinging on each other. Good body shot, Lamont. Lamont is rocking with it. This is Tarver Roy 1. What's going to happen is they're going to give the fight to Tank, and then the second fight, Lamont going to say, any excuses tonight, Tank. And then he will not Tank out. I've seen it. Lamont won, bro. He won 7-5 with a knockdown. This guy did the unthinkable, and I hope they don't rob him. Scorecards. They said majority draw. They cheated Roach. Roach got robbed, and everybody knows it. Rematch right away. They robbed.
M. Upper's good right hand. Good combination. M. Tank is attempting to help himself. But that's a knockdown. How are you going to do that in running? Who gave Davis that R? Oh, good left from Tank. Right hand from Monty. Tank took a knee and got knocked down. This is an excellent mix for a highway robbery dog. Lamont __. A nice body view of them swigging on each other. Lamont is killing it with this is Tarver Roy. What's going to happen is that they'll give the fight to Tank, and then he won't Tank out. I've seen my one bro win 75 with a knockdown. This guy did the unthinkable, and I hope they don't rob scorecards. They said the majority draw, and they cheated. Roach got robed, and everyone knows it. They robed right away. And now the NYSAC has opened an investigation, claiming a technical glitch that prevented them from reviewing it in real time. Roach Jr. has officially petitioned to have the outcome overturned in his favor, while everyone waits for the commission's final decision. Given their friendship, it's easy to assume what Devin Haney said when he sat down with the ring to discuss the fight and the contentious no knockdown rule. But the dream offered some strong justifications for his viewpoint. Overall, I thought the fight was good. He started by saying, "I always knew Lumet was. You know he wasn't coming to lay down." Haney, who has known Roach Jr. since they were young and have competed in amateur tournaments together, was shocked by his performance. He came there to fight, but he did a lot better than I thought he would. Haney said confidently, "I thought Roach won the fight personally," he added. Naturally, there was the no knockdown ruling, which Haney felt no knockdown, which was unprecedented and the first time I've ever seen it. Fans are demanding a battle between Haney and Davis because of their intense animosity, which hasn't materialized despite the excitement. The echoes of the past were loud enough for Terrence Crawford and many others to draw comparisons after the dramatic events at Barclays Center last weekend. And while the first quarter of the year delivered a series of electrifying fights, the PBC Amazon Prime spectacle in New York left fans with a lingering sense of disappointment. The bizarre moment has sent fans and analysts digging for past cases where a self-inflicted slip led to an official knockdown. The bout held historic significance. He experienced the first knockdown of his career, a rare moment in the reign of a future boxing icon. Locked in a brutal battle with the relentless Salvadoran-American fighter, Mayweather found himself in deep waters by the sixth round as he unleashed a sharp left hook. A sudden jolt of agony shot through his hand. The pain was so intense that his arm instinctively dropped toward the canvas. Hernandez hadn't knocked him down yet. The referee ruled it as such, administering a standing 8 count that shifted the momentum of the fight. Boxing regulations state that a knockdown occurs when any portion of a fighter's body aside from their feet makes contact with the ground on their part. In a statement, the WBA defended referee Steve Willis's actions, saying that from their point of view, Willis's decision was neither unreasonable nor unjustifiable. He decided in real time that Davis had not been hit before going down, so no knockdown should be recorded. Fans will have to wait to see how the New York State Athletic Commission rules. But Roach Jr. remains hopeful that there is a genuine chance that Davis' record will move from 301 to 310. If history is made, it won't be in the spotlight but rather in the quiet discussions of a boardroom. Andrew Rozier, a famous trainer, believes he has solved the mystery behind Davis's perplexing performance. "I had to watch the fight again, but I know Tank was not at all focused on this one." Rozier told WSM Sports Media that Lumet did everything he had to do to be a viable and live dog, which he was, and the knee added another pound of salt to the controversy. "Oh man, there has been some stuff going on in the boxing world. You know I'm a Tank fan. He's one of the nephews. But he's going to have to focus and get on this game," Rozier explained, adding that he had a message for Tank, but wasn't sure what NY Sock would do in the wake of the event. According to Rozier, when Davis spoke to him personally afterward, he told him to quit thinking about the outside world and concentrate on boxing, since that's the only way he would be correct. Although Gervonta Davis technically maintained his undefeated record, the Roach Jr. fight left many with a stain on their minds due to the knee incident. Meanwhile, former IBF, WBC, and WBO lightweight champion George Kambosos Jr. is no stranger to setbacks. This former world champion is aware of what the NY Sac will do, but Rozier is not.